Hey, look, gravitation. Cannabis gotta be from up north for us, from Jamaica. No confirmation, then there's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This my observation. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong, man. Shout out to Loaded Lux and my boy Geechee Gotti. You already know West up, man. I know this 2 years old, but I just, you feel me, it came up on my feed, right? As far as the battle. Never really paid attention, but paying attention to it, like, bro, amazing battle. Love both of the Giants. I'm like, I think I'm in the second round. I believe Loaded Lux, because this is why I stopped to make this content. But my boy Lux, how the way he did that whole Boys in the Hood scheme with the Menace to Society as far as like the Sharif character, it had me thinking, because I'm like, Lux deep. Off top, bro. I noticed that. You feel me? Lux, how did he be gassing? It might take a minute for us to figure out what's going on, but he be doing his stuff. So shout out Lux. You feel me? But considering the history, if people know about the character, which was played by Vontae Sweet, right? He played on Boys in the Hood and he played Menace to Society, right? Tupac was supposed to play his character. If people don't know, listeners don't know, Tupac Shakur, yes, R&P, that brother. You feel me? One of the GOATs. He was supposed to play Vontae Sweet's character, which was Sharif. The reason why Pac didn't want to play the character because he felt like the story wasn't, like, he needed a backstory. Like, he wanted to know, why did he turn Muslim, right? You know what I'm saying? That was whole Pac, you feel me, issue. And the source is from Jada Pinkett, MC8, and many other people, even Tyron Turner, you feel me? Even them, like, when they doing the reading test, like, hey man, you know, with the Hughes brothers, Pac, when it's time to read his lines, he was like, I just like, bro, why am I a Muslim? Which is rightfully so. When I get where Pac coming from, don't get me wrong, but bro, if somebody writing a movie, you can't. It's good to put your input, but he just like, man, I can't get into show why I became Muslim. You know, Pac was detailed, bro. You feel me? Did I shoot somebody? You feel me? Did one of my homies get shot? Did I go to jail? He just felt like, bro, that needed to be told in the story, right? But you know, they wasn't, you know, he was like, bro, just read the, bro, this is the character. Try to get into it. Pac couldn't get into it. Okay. Fast forward just with Vontae Sweet. Loaded Lux, when he put this scheme out, right? How the way he just did this. And we finna listen to it. Bam, let's listen to it.
They try to make consciousness look soft. Ain't nothing small-minded about a nigga that stood tall. I fought them all, nigga. Spiritual fights, hood brawls, boys in the hood. Always talk about, I don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif. And wasn't saying that when I was taking their football. You do know Sharif and Menace to Society is the same guy that was in Boys in the Hood that was taking these niggas football. I just want to make sure you niggas know what to look for.
Okay. How Loaded Lux just broke down this whole scheme, like, I think it's dope because if you really think about it, oh damn, that was the backstory. If you go back and watch Boys in the Hood, right? That was Vontae Sweet. I'm not sure what the character name was in Boys in the Hood. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But, man, throw me the ball. Man, I got enough money. Tell little Chris, tell him to give me the ball. That was him, right? In Boys in the Hood. Now, if you fast forward, Boys in the Hood came out, and it's so dope because it seemed like this is real life. That's the cool part about it, bro. But Boys in the Hood came out in 1991. Menace to Society came out in 1993, right? So that you feel me, during that time, that makes sense, you feel me, as far as that time link where some people can change. And all of a sudden, that when it goes to Menace to Society, now he's a Muslim or he changed his life over. Like, and I think that's just dope. Even though the movies do not have no correlation as far as it being LA, you feel me, just, you know, just the LA culture within, but the movies have no correlation as far as the same characters. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's dope how it's really showing that the stuff that Pac wanted everybody to see and focus on, it was played out in front of our face, and I don't think we even realized that. Now, mind you, this is me, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm just coming off this off the top, off the dome, off the hip. You feel me? I was in the middle already watching something, but I'm like, hold on, bro, I gotta pause this because this is too great. How the way Loaded Lux, you feel me? How the way Lux broke this down. I'm like, damn, I didn't even, now that I think about it, because I just seen the Tupac interview not too long ago. Like, I seen it again. Not the Tupac interview, but MCA talking about why Tupac didn't get that role in the whole fight with the Hughes brothers and MTV with Pac was wilding. So it's crazy how that it came fresh on my mind, how the way Lux broke that down. I'm like, damn. in hindsight, and if you think about it, that was the backstory. You get what I'm saying? That was the backstory. Shout out Vontae Sweet, man. I've been seeing him on the Art of Dialogue not too long ago with my boy Time Return. I'm glad the brother's still looking good, still looking healthy, still doing what they do. But y'all let me know in the comments below. Like I said, man, the same person. Sharif played in Boys in the Hood. You feel me? Which is Vontae Sweet. That's the person that portrayed that character, which is Sharif. But it's crazy how it shows that he was that guy in Boys in the Hood, and then Menace Society, he changed his life around. But shout out Lux again, man, for putting me on that, man. And y'all let me know in the comments below. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong. My Cash App in the description, man. Hit that Cash App to help the channel grow. Gravity.